Is Miz for sure the most successful person to come out of Tough Enough?
Man, I was on Tough Enough, right?
You're the most successful Tough Enough champion, hands down, bar none.
I think so.
Yeah, but
that question.
So I think you're the most successful Tough Enough champion.
You don't have to reframe the question.
He's the most successful Tough Enough contestant.
He's definitely the most successful to come out of Tough Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the irony is if he was champion, I don't know if it would have worked out for him the way that it did.
And that's so interesting, yeah.
Because look at Daniel Puder, and what happened to him. I mean, he was on, I think it was the $250,000 Tough Enough.
Yep.
And I was still at OVW the day that Puder arrived. And he must have been driving like a $90,000 like Mercedes, and he like pulled up right in front. And I remember sitting there and thinking like, wow, no one's going to be angry at me for winning Tough Enough, because all these guys are on contract. Some of them are making $300 a week, and some of them are not even on contract. They're on paper. They're just showing up trying to get jobs, and they're working part-time moving furniture, or they're 9 to 5. And then after 10 years in the business, imagine watching some kid roll up in a $90,000 car that he just won.
He told me he never got $250,000.
I think he's an exaggerator. I think that they prorated his contract over years. There was no lump sum.
I thought it was supposed to be the first year $250,000 and then 3 additional optional years at $250,000. Yeah, so $250,000 then.
I think that they did some funny
I think so too.
Deal where it wasn't like a $250,000 a year thing.
Yeah,
it was $250,000 total.
Oh, that's not $1 million at all.
No. But was it $1 million Tough Enough?
$1 million Tough Enough Challenge. Yeah, that was what it's called. Yeah.
Well, he had enough for that Mercedes.
Or at least for the payments for the Mercedes.
True.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter if he got the $1 million or not. Showing up in that car made everyone think that he did.
And probably made everyone hate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't. I thought he was like a nice dude. A little annoying because he was clearly politicking so hard with everybody that we had this thing called the overmeter at OVW. You know what overness is, I'm assuming, right?
Sure, yeah.
So say you're sitting in the stands at a Raw, and there's Puder by the ring, and Arn Anderson walks out. And Arn's over. So the overmeter goes off. Beep, 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 as Puder walks over to Arn. But what happens if the Undertaker walks out?
Oh. Beep, 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 beep.
There he goes. Or Vince McMahon. He would run in circles depending on who was the most over.
That's so interesting.
That's maybe that's his legacy.
Maybe it is.
Inventing the overmeter.
His legacy.
He didn't even know he did it.
His legacy is that Kurt Angle moment.
He had him in a Kimura. We all saw it.
He absolutely had him in a Kimura, and he wasn't pinned, but Jimmy Corderas was quick on his feet. 1, 2, 3,
and told him to pin himself. I think the Corderas got a buzz in his ear and said, "Oh, God damn it! Tell that kid to pin himself! Holy crap! What's happening?"
Yeah.
Yep.